Hello, welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures on this, well, very snowy, beautiful, crisp winter's morning. And as you can see, the snow has done its damage, and I thought it would. I was down here last night tying things up in the hope it would survive the snow, but of course snow is very, very heavy, and I knew this would happen. It was going to have to come down anyway because we're going to rebuild it and such. So I have to wait now for a couple of days until the snow melts. It's pointless trying to get the snow off. It'll just make more damage if I try and climb inside and do all that. The plants actually that are there still underneath are doing okay. So we'll keep that as it is for the next few days. Luckily actually, I covered everything up yesterday as well. So everything's got fleeces on top of it that need to have fleeces. And well, it's a rather exciting thing. Funny enough, I'm just stood here and there's a pea plant just here. My peas survived, even though it's a little worse for wear. It has got frostbite, and we won't be getting any peas off it, unfortunately. Having said that, there's one right down the bottom there, I can just see it. And funny enough, my Savoy cabbages have survived, and well, the garlic will love this cold weather. Anyway, while I work out what I'm going to do with the growing frame, as I said, I think I'm going to leave it and let the snow melt over the next few days, and then we can really tackle it. Why don't we go to a viewer's garden? And I'm going to start this one way down in Loughborough, and to Jeremy Parton down there, hello. And once again, Jeremy, thank you for all your photographs over this last growing season. In fact, we started with your plants way back in May, and you've sent me some amazing pictures since then. In fact, we'll start with your potatoes. Look at these. You had your potatoes in bags, and there's quite a lot of those, and I understand you got some really nice potatoes throughout the season out of those. And well, let's have a look. We've got Yorkshire rhubarb there. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's just starting out, and look at the difference a month later, and this is what you have. Beautiful, fresh Yorkshire rhubarb. Isn't that nice? And then we go on to your small broccoli there. Look, and you've got your tomatoes coming, dwarf green beans. Isn't it lovely? And then of course you've got your carrots, your spring onions, radishes, marjoram and rosemary, more onions there, potatoes and courgettes. And well, that was in May of this year, so you started lots of things, you grew loads of things, you had lovely raised beds, and well, you've been picking produce ever since. So let's head off back now and have a look at some more photographs of more up to date, and the plants growing even bigger than they were. Here we go. Now look at these. There we go. And those potatoes have really blossomed. I bet you got loads out of those bags. And of course you've got your red currants and your black currants. As I say, we're looking at the potatoes, they're really nice. And your strawberries you had off. So I'm moving around a little bit on the allotment, a different background. And isn't it funny what grows even in the cold of winter, and it's still beautifully green. And I just love the colours, the different colours on this. Very, very nice. Oh, now, Mr. Parton did have some problems this year with his gooseberry bush, and in the end we went to a silent, deadly assassin. He bought some nematodes, and you can either directly put them into the soil below the plant, and these deadly little killers, they're like minute, microscopic little worms, and they attack the things that are killing off your plants in very simple terms. And that's what you did, and your gooseberry bush recovered, thank heavens, and hopefully it'll be bigger and stronger in the coming growing season. Mr. Parton's son Joe, look at that, with your latest produce. Only sent me the photograph this week, and we've got well, look at those carrots, potatoes, leeks, looking really good there. So once again, thank you very much for your photographs over this last season, and I hope you've enjoyed looking back at what Mr. Parton was up to in Loughborough. And on the next show we'll look at someone else's garden. Once again, thank you for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and well, I'll see you very soon. Ta-ra for now.